Alright, now we understood microplastic and how much damage they can cause. So we need to understand from where the microplastic is entering inside our body. What is the source of microplastic and how these microplastics they are entering inside our body. So microplastics, they enter through one, which is drinking water, which can be a tap, which can be bottled drinking water. Next is seafood, salt, rice, sugar. All these are also important sources of microplastics. Air is important source of microplastic because air contains lots of microplastic. So inhalation of the plastic dust becomes an important source. Next is packaged or processed food contains lot of microplastic. Finally, you have plastic teacups or any plastic items that you're using on regular basis can have a lot of microplastic, and that becomes the source of your microplastic inside the body. And once they're inside, as I told you earlier, they cannot be naturally eliminated very easily. Our body can try to remove the microplastics from the body, but it is really difficult to take care of these microplastics, and because of that, they are going to accumulate inside our body and cause a lot of damage. Scientific studies confirm that microplastics are not limited to the digestive system only. After entering inside the body, they can cross biological barriers. They can enter into bloodstreams and circulate throughout the body. Now let's talk about the blood. Their presence in the blood confirms systemic circulation. In the bloodstream, microplastics, they can activate immune response and transport toxic chemicals. Next is the lungs. Inhaled microplastic fibers can deposit in lung tissue, causing inflammatory response and potential respiratory dysfunction. When we talk about liver, as a detoxifying organ, the liver accumulates a lot of microplastics, leading to oxidative stress. Next is kidneys. Continuous blood filtration makes the kidney vulnerable to microplastic retention. Next is placenta. Detection in the placenta shows that microplastic can cross the maternal fetal barrier, posing a risk to the fetal development, which is very serious. Final is the brain, and recently it has been shown that very small particles, they can cross even the blood-brain barrier, potentially triggering neuroinflammation and neurological damage. Now let's talk about the molecular mechanism, that how microplastics, they damage cells. Microplastic, they can harm human cells through 4 major molecular and cellular mechanisms, which can lead to severe structural as well as functional damage. The first one is physical damage to the cell membrane. Due to their sharp edges and irregular shapes, they can cause significant damage to the cell membrane. And this causes increased membrane permeability, and because of that, there is a leakage of cellular content into the environment. The second one is release of toxic plastic additives. And these additives, they can affect endocrine system, they can interfere with the hormonal signaling, gene regulation, and interfere and affect normal cellular metabolism. The next is generation of reactive oxygen species. The ROS, these ROS, they affect cellular function, they can cause damage to the lipids, proteins, as well as DNA, and weakening the cell's antioxidant defense system. The final one is triggering the chronic inflammation. The immune system recognizing microplastics as foreign particles, leading to continuous activation of inflammatory pathways, and that is highly damaging to our organs and also to our cells. Research goal. At Research Goal, you will find research-driven courses that offer real research skills, data analysis training, and publication support. And best of all, it is incredibly affordable, costing less than other platforms. Join Research Goal today for free. Check out the link in the description box.